Arnold M. Graton's work has helped shape the public's understanding and acceptance of the preservation of historic bridges and other structures in New Hampshire. He is considered one of the most influential timber frame craftsmen in the United States. Arnold's portfolio features nearly 100 new, restored, and repaired bridges, as well as significant residential, commercial, and institutional landmarks. According to architectural historian James Garvin and others, Mr. Graton is the most experienced covered bridge specialist alive today. Arnold got his start with his dad, Milton Graton. During the flood control programs of the 1950s, the Graton's construction company was hired to remove covered bridges in a floodplain. Arnold remembers, "When asked to relocate one of these historic structures, my father and I often had to give the bridge a little additional support before the move could take place." Arnold and his father built their first covered bridge in Campton, New Hampshire, and Arnold has continued repairing, restoring, building, and innovating ever since, for almost 7 decades. Graton is a problem solver and a careful steward, not just of bridges, but of old barns, museums, churches, and other historic landmarks as well. Even historic fire towers and huts for hikers in remote locations, and, recently, the Mayflower II, a replica of the ship that carried the Pilgrims to New England. Some of Arnold's favorite projects through the years are the 1971 construction of the 150-foot-long New England College covered bridge in Henniker, the first all-wood covered bridge built in the state using traditional methods since 1907. Guam Covered Bridge in Ashland, which was the last bridge he worked on with his dad. A replica of the Corbin Covered Bridge in Newport, a 158-year-old span destroyed by arsonists in May 1993. The state-owned 1889 Kentucky Covered Railroad Bridge, the oldest covered railroad bridge in the United States. And construction of a new covered bridge for exhibition at the Smithsonian Institution's 1999 Folklife Festival in Washington, D.C., a festival that was later represented in Hopkinton. Graton is a superb craftsman in wood and is an expert rigger and building mover. He believes in and uses traditional timber framing and bridge building techniques. He prefers hand tools to power machinery, has pulled structures into place with oxen, and cinches together the framing with long wooden pegs called trunnels, which his team mills by hand. Graton is loved and respected by clients. They admire his work ethic and the way he solves problems. Whether it's hauling materials and people to remote places like a trail on Tuckerman's Ravine, dealing with complicated load issues on a bridge, moving the historic brick cable house in Durham, or tackling a difficult shoring and leveling job during a great revival of the Eagle Block in Newport. He is a man of few words, but keen intelligence. Arnold's team of his wife Meg and stepson Tim Dansereau, along with Don Walker, has played a significant role in Arnold's success for many years. Arnold's son, J.R. Graton, also works independently on preservation projects throughout the Granite State. New Hampshire is so fortunate to have Arnold Graton as a link to the past and a modern-day pioneer for the future.